Hello friends. My name is Yarabala Anthony. I am your mathematics lecturer. Today I am going to start a first chapter in first PUC, that is sets. Sets is a very familiar topic to you people because you have learned that topic even in the schools, right? And one more thing is sets is a very important topic and it is used in almost all the branches of mathematics. So the set theory was developed by a German mathematician by name George Cantor. When he was solving the problems based on trigonometry, he has developed this theory. So let us begin this chapter, okay? So, what is a set? What is a set? So, a set is a collection of well-defined objects. So it is a collection of well-defined objects. So when we talk about sets, the definition of the objects must be very much correct. So if I select a set, that should be agreed by everybody in the world. For example, I can say a set of fruits. Okay, a set of fruits. If I say set of fruits, so everybody should start collecting that elements. Say for example, apple, mango, grapes, like this. If suddenly someone says table, now tell me whether that belongs to the set of fruits? No, right? Why? Because everybody knows what is a fruit. So there is a particular definition for that. So a set of fruits means everybody should name only the fruits. Similarly, if I take another example, set of flowers. So everybody should start naming the flowers now. So when I say set of flowers, now you cannot use vegetables name or a fruit name, right? You have to be only confined. You have to be only stick on to that flowers. You have to be only collecting the names of the flowers. So such a thing is called as a set. Now if I say set of good teachers in my school, now this does not become a set. Why? Because for A, his favorite teacher may be different. For B, his favorite teacher may be different. So there will be an argument in selecting the best teacher, isn't it? That is why set of best teachers is not a set at all. Say for example, another example, set of tall buildings in the city. Now this is also not a set. Why? Because for person A, one building may be the tallest, but for the person B, that building may not be the tallest. He might have seen another tallest building. So there will be an argument between the two persons. So when you say a set, there should never be an argument regarding the objects what you select, isn't it? So a set of tallest buildings in the city is not at all a set. Okay, so set is a collection of a well-defined objects. So whenever you collect the objects, that object should belong to that set, and nobody should argue about that object whether it is belonging to that set or not. Say for example, I will say one more example, set of natural numbers. When I say set of natural numbers, now everybody starts saying the natural numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Suddenly somebody says 0. So everybody is objects now. Why? Because 0 does not belong to the natural number. So what we understand here is a set means it is the collection of a well-defined objects. Nobody can argue about that objects what we have selected in writing the set. Okay, now the next thing what we understand here is the objects of the set are called as elements of the set. What is the meaning of this statement? The objects what you selected now, those objects, they are called as the elements of the set. Okay. Then a set is usually denoted by capital letters. Say A, comma, B, comma, C, and so on. Okay, so you can use the capital letters to denote a set. Okay, to denote a set. Now the objects what you have selected or chosen, the elements of the set. Now where you are going to write them, you know very well. You are going to use a special kind of braces, isn't it? Usually we call it as a flower bracket. Everybody knows that, right? So these elements must be written in the braces. Okay, the elements of the sets. Must be written in braces. So this is the braces that you should use. So whenever you are writing a set, you have to definitely use these braces. So there are some students by mistake, they don't write these braces. When they don't write these braces, so I am sorry to tell you, it will never be called as a set. So whenever you want to write a set, now this is the only braces that you should use. Okay, and how you are going to write the elements inside that braces is, there are some rules that you need to follow. What are those rules here is, suppose if I want to write a set, let's say for example like this, I have to open in braces and I have to write the elements separated by the comma. Okay, like this, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 4, and so on like this. Okay, so the elements must be separated by the columns. This is very, very important. Otherwise, what happens? Suppose if you don't use the column, if you don't use the comma there, so the number becomes like this. So it is 123 or 1243 it is. So using commas is very, very important in writing the set. And the next rule that you need to understand here is, okay, the first thing is put the commas in between the numbers and then use the braces. Even if you don't write even one braces also, it is not a set. Okay, so you have to complete these braces. Then the next rule that we need to follow here is, you can't repeat the numbers like this. You can't repeat the numbers like this in the set. That means you can just write, even though if the numbers are repeated, you can write it only once. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on like this. Need not repeat all the numbers. If you want to write 1, you write it only once. Write 2, write it only once. So that means no repetition of numbers or elements inside the braces. Say for example, if I want to write a set of alphabets of the word school, a set of alphabets of the word school. Okay, a set of alphabets of the word school. Okay, now how I can write this means, let me denote it by A. I have opened a braces. Now I am going to select the elements like this. Okay, if I want to go in order, I can go in order, otherwise I can just write them in a as it is. Okay, say for example, if I want to write it in order, so C comes first, isn't it? Then H, then L, then O, but there are two O's, need not write two O's, just write only one O, and then S. Now this is the set of the alphabets which are going to form a word school. Okay, so need not repeat the elements when you write the set. Okay, just go through this one. And the next thing is, if you want to write that any element belongs to the set, say for example, belongs to, okay, if you want to write any element belongs to, okay, there is one symbol that you need to use, very important in the set theory this is, okay, that is this symbol. Now this is called as epsilon. Okay, now this symbol is used to write belongs to and does not belongs to. If you want to say that the particular element does not belong to the set, then you have to use this symbol. Now this symbol will say it belongs to the set, and this symbol will show that does not belongs to the set. I will give you one simple example so that you can easily understand this. Okay, say I have a set A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I want to say that 2 belongs to A. So this is the way I can write. What is this? 2 belongs to A. 2 belongs to A. And what about 6? Yes, 6 does not belongs to A. 6 does not belongs to A. So I hope that you are clear with belongs to and does not belongs to. Okay. So in mathematics, using the symbols is very, very important. Okay. Every symbol has its own meaning and you should be knowing how to use them. Okay then. See, in a set, there will be elements, right? Now, the number of elements inside the set. The number of elements inside the set, it is called as the order of the set. Okay, let me tell you this part. Okay, order of a set, or it is also called as a cardinal number. Cardinal number. Okay, number of elements of a set. Say for example, A is called as order of set A and is denoted by so n of A, or you can even use O of A. Okay, so we can use n of A or O of A for saying the number of elements in the set. I'll give you one example so that you can understand it. Say for example, A is having 1, 2, 3. A is having 3 elements. So I can write n of A is equals to 3. So for you to understand a better way, I would like to take like this. A is equals to A, B, C, D, E. So if I want to write n of A, okay, how many elements does A is having now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n of A is 5. Now this is the cardinal number or order of the set A. Okay, so I think this much is enough for you for today, for the first class. Okay, still there are so many definitions that are not yet to come. So, but you should be making a proper notes of this on, and I'm going to give you many definitions, and I'm going to explain you each and every definition clearly so that you can understand it. And if at all you have not understood anything what I have taught you now, my request is just see this video once again. See this video again and try to follow every word that I have spoken to you. Definitely you're going to understand, and definitely you're going to be ready for the next definitions to come. Okay, so it's a wonderful topic. Set theory is a wonderful topic. Okay, you're going to get like many marks from this set theory. Okay, and you're going to really enjoy this topic. Okay, so what you do now, you first quickly take one notes, start writing all these notes. Okay, so I'm going to give you some more definitions in the next class. Till then, so by the next class you be ready with the notes. Till then, everybody be at home and be safe and be practicing all that whatever we are giving to you. Okay, so take care. Bye everybody.